So this is Saxon 5, Lesson 1. Today we're looking at digits and sequences. So digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are the digits that make up all the numbers that we know. So these are our individual digits. This is a number. This number has 2 digits. This number is 23 with the digits 2 and 3. So these individually, again, are digits. These digits make up every single number. And these are referred to as counting numbers. So you have the number 125. 125 is a counting number. It has 3 digits making it up. And those digits are 1, 2, and 5. When we use digits to make counting numbers, we can also have things that are called sequences. So we have a counting sequence. A counting sequence is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A counting sequence is 5, 10, 15. A counting sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are counting sequences. You can also go the opposite direction. You can say 20, 18, 16, on. This is a counting sequence going up. This is a counting sequence going down. When you're looking at sequences, the numbers, the counting numbers that make up the sequence are called your terms. So right now, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms in the sequence. If I asked you what the 6th term in the sequence was, you just tell me what the next number is, which in this case would be 12. Now, if I didn't know right away that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is how this sequence goes, I can look at 2 of the numbers and I can say, well, what's the difference between the 2 of them? The numbers are obviously getting bigger, so they're going up, which means I'm adding something. What do I add to 2 to get 4? Well, let's take a look. 1, 2. Oh, hey, I add 2 to get 4. Do I add 2 to get 6? 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, I do. And you keep going and going and going and going and going. What this ends up being is that you can then find whatever term you want in this sequence because you know the rule. The rule is you are going up by 2 is the rule to this sequence. Using that, you can find any term within that sequence. Let's take a look at another sequence. So another sequence is 3, 6, 9, 12. Right now I have 4 terms in this sequence, and I'm looking for the next 3 terms in this sequence. Now, 3, 6, 9, 12, I can see that they're going up by my 3 times tables. Now, if I didn't know that, I can, again, figure it out by finding out what the difference is. Well, they seem to be going bigger, which means I know I'm adding. Okay, so I'm adding 3 to 6. Well, how many do I need to get there? I can either add up, and I can start at 3 and go 1, 2, 3, and see I need to add 3, or I can come over here and take 3 away from 6 would get me the same number. But add 3. Always check it with another sequence just in case there's something different, because as we get into more complicated sequences later on in Saxon 5, you will start getting ones that start changing a little bit. So 6 and 9, well, the difference between that, again, is 3. I can count that up, or I can do my subtraction. So that 9 now confirmed, it is add 3. So you are counting up by 3 is the rule to this sequence. So that means I'm taking 12 and I'm counting up by 3. Well, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I now have the last 3 terms of this sequence. Now, what if it was going in the opposite direction? What if I had the sequence 56, 49, 42, and then I had 1 term to figure out? Well, this time, my sequence seems to be going down, which means I am subtracting a number. So let's see what the difference is between these two. 56, take away 49, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 times 4, take away 4 is 0. And I have 7. Now, if you knew your 7 times tables, then you might be able to do this without doing this. However, let's say you didn't. So I'm taking away 7. As I said, we always want to check just in case. 49, take away 42. If I did my math, I would find out, hey, look, it's take away 7 again. Which means I now know that this sequence is going down by 7. So 42, take away 7. We are looking at, let's just do the math. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which leaves us with 5 and 3, so that's 35. And I could keep going all I wanted, and it would continue. The key to sequences and finding out what the next terms are is just to figure out what the difference is between the terms that you already know. Or if they give you, sometimes what they'll do is they'll give you the rule and then ask you to make a sequence. For now, though, that's all you need to know. Let's look at digits again briefly before we go. So if I have the number 186,000, how many digits are in that counting number? And I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's how many different digits. I saw how many digits itself. So there are 6 digits. Okay. You have another number, 26,348. And it says, what is the last digit of this number? The last digit is 8, because it is the last digit of the counting number. So just remember, your digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you are looking at sequences, sequences are made up of counting numbers. Each counting number is referred to as a term. That is the end of lesson 1.